Hello and welcome to the Kenneth Verkaman Law Office Legal Podcast. In this edition, we look at DWI, driving under the influence, and in particular, the stop of the vehicle and questions that an attorney will ask you if you're charged with DWI and have an office consultation with the attorney. Let's see. So some of the typical questions that you'll be asked by the attorney are: in what city or state were you stopped? Did the officer see you driving? And if they didn't, did you admit to driving the vehicle? If you did drive, what route did you take and where did your trip begin and end? Was anyone else in the vehicle with you or traveling with you but following another car? Those are important because oftentimes we need witnesses, or you need witnesses, that could testify that you were not drinking or did not appear to be under the influence. Let's see. Questions will be asked such as: what were the weather conditions, the road conditions, the lighting, traffic along the route? What was the time of the arrest? What was the time the officer stopped you, which is sometimes different from the arrest? Did the officer have a valid reason for stopping you? Let's see. What did the officer indicate to you as the reason for the traffic stop or contact with you? Speeding, weaving, accident, roadblock, etc. Let's see. You'll need to be as detailed as possible why the officer said they pulled you over. Now, probable cause for the arrest is different from probable cause for the stop, because police could stop someone for what they believe to be a minor traffic offense, but they need probable cause and reasonable cause to arrest and bring someone in for a breath test. So, what did the police say to you when they stopped you? Did they question you? Did they ask you to exit the car? New Jersey's had recent cases that limit the police ability to stop someone for no reason or have them exit the vehicle for no reason. Do you recall exiting the vehicle? Did you walk to the front and back of the car? How long did you stand in one place? Did the police find any alcohol bottles, drugs, containers, or other such evidence in the car? Did you take any field sobriety tests, known as FSTs, field balance coordination tests, prior to being arrested and handcuffed? If so, did you pass or fail? Were you ordered to take the field sobriety test, or did you do those voluntarily? There's no New Jersey law yet that requires someone to take a field sobriety test. You are required in New Jersey to provide breath samples more than one. Other questions: did you tell the officer you were under the influence of drugs or alcohol when operating the vehicle? Do you have any physical issues that would affect your ability to do balance test? Physical issues, health problems, etc., that would prevent someone from, let's say, walking a straight line. Now, it's important to try to remember the different field sobriety tests that you were given the night of the arrest. Don't just wait for the discovery to come in. For example, some of the tests are following a pen, figure, or other object with your eyes. That's called a horizontal gaze nystagmus test. Other tests include standing with your head tilted back, your eyes closed, feet together, or standing on one foot for a period of time, saying the ABCs, walking the straight line heel to toe, or touching your nose with a finger. Some police departments now have a roadside handheld breath test. That's different from the alcohol test or breathalyzer, and there's no New Jersey requirement that you take one on the side of the road. If you did take a handheld breath test, what were the results? Now, other important things: what type of shoes were you wearing? A woman who has high heels would have difficulty doing field sobriety tests. It's important to remember: did you fail to satisfactorily perform the balance and coordination test as demonstrated to you by the officer? And did the officer in fact demonstrate all the tests? Let's see. The attorney will then ask you about about the drinking and what you told the police as to your consumption. Let's see. Now, the issue on prescription medications don't affect the blood alcohol level, but they affect someone's ability to drive, and it's important to indicate what you may have told the police as to prescription medications that you were taking on that day, and whether or not there was a drug test that was done, blood test, urine test, things like that. And then also another question: after you stopped the vehicle, did you drink anything after you stopped the vehicle? And lastly, your medical conditions, recent illnesses or injuries are important. For representation for someone charged with DWI or criminal offenses, call the law office of Kenneth Verkaman, 732-572-0500, 205 through Woodbridge Avenue, Edison, New Jersey, on the web at www.njlaws.com or benotguilty.com. That's benotguilty.com. Thank you and good luck.